welcome to Easy Weekends.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.
Yes, back at it again. Welcome to the Sitdown. It's your guy, EmEz. Today, we're talking to Lady Sha BK. What's differentiating you from the rest of the chicks that are talking that boss bitch stuff?
It's not really more or less, I want to say boss bitch, meaning in a way of not like just a sex appeal, meaning like about the business, about your mentality. I feel like that's bossy, you know what I mean? It's not more like about the sex appeal. So I feel like my interpretation when I say that, it's more like getting like my ish together, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Knowing about like assets and learning about businesses and stuff like that, and basically meditating and everything like that just to getting what I want, you know what I'm saying? So that's really bossy to me.
Okay, but you say that, but this video for New Bitch in Town was very sexy.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's contradicting what you're saying here.
Yeah, but this video right here, I was having some fun with it because it is sexy, but it was like more or less like, that's why I want people to listen to the project, because in the beginning of the project, it starts off with these girls hating on me, right? So they turned me into this kind of like this badass, you know what I mean? So it was just like sexy, just giving sexy, because you know that's how I naturally is. So it's like it's just giving what it's giving, but definitely bossy is what I want people to know in this project. Is definitely getting your dollars up and just not just settling. You know what I'm saying?
If you were to categorize the project in 3 words, what would it be?
I think vulnerable.
Vulnerable?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has some vulnerable records on there, definitely.
Vulnerable in an emotional state?
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me about that before we go on.
Definitely like just my process, just like my journey and stuff like that. I talk about it on this record called Rainy Days. I talk about like just like the journey that I've been through, trying to reach my goals in music and stuff like that, being successful.
What are some of your goals in music?
Well, just basically having a dope project and having people just relate to me, you know, not like more or less like empathy, understanding where I'm coming from, because I understand where they come from too, because I want to talk for everyone when I talk about my experiences, because I know people have rainy days, because, you know, just like with my journey, I feel like I went through a lot of like obstacles, and I feel like everyone go through obstacles. So I was vulnerable enough to say it on a record, because a lot of people don't really like to say certain things, you know, because people feel like they always got to win, like they're winning, like everyone is winning.
And I asked for a sneak peek. What are some of the vulnerable things you're talking about that people won't say?
Well, I talked about like wanting a deal. You know, I used to want a deal, but then now I look at it like it was like a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like now, because I understood the business, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, okay, would I really want to sign my rights away to someone because of my creativity? But I've been waiting for this shot for so long. But to me, it's like, it's not even worth it now. You know what I mean?
So you don't want a deal now?
I don't want a deal now. No.
Talk more about that. Why? You don't want the exposure, the push that a major gives you?
No, because I do have my own record label right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do, and I believe in just basically putting in the hard work, and I believe in just basically owning what's owed to me. You know what I mean? Because I understand the business as far as the masses goes. I hear a lot of artists cry about those things. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, and I love Jay-Z a lot too. So it's like, me as a Jay-Z fan, why would I want to sign a deal? You know, he talks about that through his music a lot. Like, you guys still taking advances, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and that's why with this project, I really like invest a lot into it, you know, myself, and not trying to look for the label or look for investors, and because I believe in my craft that much, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what I talk about, the boss stuff, you know what I mean? That's where that comes from. It just resonate with that, you know, but being a boss, you're going to have rainy days. You know, I had those rainy days, you know. Anybody who's trying to achieve something, a business or just school or just anything, it comes with obstacles, but it's you to try to like, you know, get to that end goal, you know? Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to see myself in this music, like reaching what I'm out to do, you know?
Got you. So going along with this boss bitch and this new bitch in town, you're a newly college graduate, correct?
Yes.
What school did you go to?
I went to York College in Queens.
Okay. How was your experience in college?
It was good. I was kind of like a nerd in school. I love school. I feel like, when I say I love school, like meaning like I love just to learn about things. I'm very open to learning. And to me, do I feel like it's a ripoff in a sense? Yeah. You know, I feel like, you know, we shouldn't pay for education. I feel like it should be given to us for free like Canada, right? But I went to school because that's something that my mom and my dad always taught me, that education is
Haitians
very
always tell
important.
you.
Yeah.
L'école, l'église, la caille.
Yes.
School, church, home.
Right.
Period.
Exactly. And I'm happy that you said that, because I wanted to reflect that in my music as well, because I have a song called Just Graduated.
Nice.
And it basically it talks about that in the beginning of the record. It says, "Mommy, are you proud of me? Daddy, do you see me? I did everything you taught me." You know what I'm saying? But that 9 to 5 just ain't me. You know what I mean? So I talk about that in my record. Like, okay, I went to school, I did everything, but when I graduated, I didn't really feel no different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm newly graduated, but I didn't feel different. I'm supposed to feel excited and happy, but I feel like I didn't fulfill my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So those standards that your parents put on you as, having Haitian parents, it's good. It's very, very good. But I don't want to get lost in the sauce either, like to who I'm supposed to be, So that's why that song just graduated. It talks about that.
How long have you been rapping?
I've been rapping for like a good 8 years now. Yeah. Okay, so probably longer than that. Probably like a good 10 years. Yeah.
When did you decide to jump in and just do this hip hop thing as a career?
When I graduated, I feel like I didn't have. I feel like I accomplished what my parents want me to accomplish. I feel like I'm like free now almost. Even though I have my own like will, I always was like a kid that was like always want to make my parents happy. And for myself too, because I didn't really know what the world was really about. I just felt like, I got to go to school. I got to do this, got to do this and third. But then I felt like after I kind of like, I took it serious for a while, but then I was always dipping dabbing. It wasn't like full throttle like I'm going right now. So I feel like right now it's like I'm more serious than ever, and I'm taking it like I want to take it really far this time, What
are some of the goals you're trying to reach? I mean, short-term goals with this project, New Bitch in Town. Like, what are some of the things you want to make sure you get to do behind this project?
Yeah, behind this project right here, I wanted to reach a lot of people. I wanted to reach a lot of fans. I want to like get new fans, of course, because I have some fans now, but I definitely want my fan base to grow from this project. I want to be able to do more shows. I want to be able to show my creativity. I want to be able to perform more, because I'm like a performer more than anything. I love to perform. Like, that's my thing. Besides recording the music, I love to like actually like perform the music. So I just want to perform. I just want to show. I just want to be seen. I want people to see what I'm all about.
We've got the artistry. What are some of the things that you're doing besides the music that people should be involved in with you?
Yeah. So besides being an artist, I am a mom. I do have 2 little boys.
God bless you.
Yeah, and they're my everything, and I basically do this for them. But I love to like basically teach them like about my history, about the things that, America is really about, not trying to brainwash or anything like that, but I love to just basically read to them. I'm a person who does like a lot of research. I love to just like discover what the world is about. I call myself like a truth seeker.
A truth seeker?
Yes.
And do you pass that on to your kids?
I think so. Like, I think my son is like into like, he's very open into like a lot of different things. So I feel like I influence that. Like, I always try to tell him to be curious, Don't ever just take in what they just tell you. Always question it. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid. I was annoying. I was the baby out of like my brothers and sisters. For my mom, like, they just like, yo, she's so annoying. Like, what the hell? Get out of here. Go to your room. I was like, why is this? Why is that? I swear to God, the there's aliens out there. I know it is. I used to be that type of kid. And I always question everything. Like, why is this? Why is that? And that's why I was quick to know that, with society, like, I have to try to win, because I feel like how it's set up is not set up for us to win.
I told young black kids all the time, the system's not broken. This is what it's supposed to do. It's doing what it's supposed to do. There's no the system's not broken. The police aren't doing wrong. This is what they've been programmed to do. So they're doing what they meant to do.
Right.
With that being said, who were some of your like inspirations, female-wise, in hip-hop right now? Because there's a lot of girls doing it, and shout to all the women doing it, because they're very talented. So who are some of the girls that you look to for inspiration?
Well, for inspiration, I definitely want to say Beyonce. Like, I look at her for inspiration because she's a workaholic, and I feel like, in a sense, when it came to my schoolwork, I was a workaholic. You know what I mean? I always had like the top grades in school, and people couldn't believe it. Like, I'd be in the hood chilling with, chill with my peoples and stuff, and it's like they just couldn't believe it. I was like one of fly chicks. I was always outside when I was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't like.
That's
really,
why she got 2 kids.
You know what I'm saying? No, outside. Not in that sense.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not in that sense, but like, like I was a person that was popular. Like, if I had to go to an event, it's me, my homegirls going, and I was always in the scene, like, where I'm supposed to be, and I was always getting the work done. Gotcha. And people just couldn't believe it. Like, yo, Sha, you graduated. How the hell? Like, so my teachers would be like, yo, you always with me, because I always to be with my guys, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and my homegirls and all that, and like, they used to be like, yo, you're not gonna make it, like on some real Biggie shit. Like, you know how Biggie said his music, like, you know, they sell the piece of shit. Like, I was very smart, and that's what they didn't get. Like, why you want to hang out with these type of people and you're so smart, you know? So I feel like.
So if you're so smart, why are you going into rap?
Because I feel like I'm good at it. Not only that, because I'm good at it, I feel like, because it's a hidden gift, you know? It was a hidden gift for me. And I felt like when I discovered it, how can I shy away from it? It's always something bringing me back to music. Even when I said fuck music, you know? Even when I said
there was a point in your life where you said fuck music?
I did. I was going to school. I was like done with it. I was like, everything is so, it was bad. It was fake to me at a point, you know? And I just didn't understand it at one point. I just didn't understand what I was doing wrong. But, you know, that always come with, you know, not crying about it's always come with growth, you know? And having to step back and really have to look at it like, is this really what you want to do? So I had to step back, because music is not supposed to be stressful, you know? It's supposed to be about having fun. I like to have fun doing music. I like to have that peace doing music. It's my therapy. So when I felt like I was getting stressed out is when I said F music, because I'm not supposed to be stressed doing music. I'm supposed to be having fun doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be having that freedom to talk about anything that's in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's an art for me. And I did say F it at one point. Hell yeah.
What's your favorite track of the project?
I want to say Just Graduated and Rainy Days.
Why those two?
Because those are music. Because I feel like people always think that I'm so cognito and I'm just so private. Because I don't really share my private life in this. I don't show stuff on social media. I just show my music stuff. And people root for me so much. And it's like, I didn't understand it at one point, but they see something special in me, you know? And I see something special in myself too, but I feel like, you know, they get to understand who I am as a person, because I don't really shine light on what I go through on social media. I don't believe in that, you know? I'm very private. I don't put my kids on social media. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm a Sagittarius. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I just like to have my privacy, you know?
Gotcha. Well, Lady Sha, thank you for coming through. Make sure you guys stream her music, follow her, be a part of everything she's doing. Let them know how to follow you.
Yes, it's Lady Sha BK. That's for Instagram. That's for Twitter. And that's for YouTube. Also, Spotify's Lady Sha BK. Everything's Lady Sha BK. Especially, you can go onto my website. Everything is there. I got my merch is on sale right now. The New Bitch in Town catalog is going to be there. And also, other stuff that you guys can purchase on my website is www.ladyshabk.com. Holla at your girl. Yeah.
She's from Brooklyn.
We in here.
She's from Brooklyn. She's a hustler, so you know she's getting to it. Lady Sha
Brooklyn,
from
we
BK.
in here. What's up?
Thank you for coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a sit-down.
Period.
Come and catch the vibe. Welcome to Easy Weekends.
It's Easy Weekends.
Cats can't see me.